does diet have to do with divorce? Well, if you're divorcing a narcissist, it has a lot to do with it. Because narcissists love conflict. They love litigation. They love the legal process. They love to use it to continue to control and harass and abuse you. So they have no desire to see this divorce ending anytime soon. They want it to go on for as long as possible. And that's why you need to follow my Narcissist Divorce Diet, because you have got to be in your best shape possible to get through this thing. It's not going to be easy. And if you're not eating well, if you're self-sabotaging through diet or drinking or whatever, not exercising, then you're not going to be at your best. You're not going to be as quick on your feet. You're not going to be able to go the distance, and this is what they want. They want to wear you down. So in order for you to combat that, you have to do this work by eating well so that you're in the best shape possible. Okay, so don't worry. I'm not going to tell you you have to go keto or gluten-free or even dairy-free or any crazy kind of diet. But what I am going to tell you are the 4 things that are going to help you to really have that kind of clarity and quick on your feet feeling that you're going to need to get through this very, very stressful situation. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Victoria McCooey. I'm a transformation coach, a motivational speaker, and the creator of the Reclaim Your Power system. I've helped hundreds of people, men and women, gain the courage and the confidence and the self-esteem and the stamina to leave a narcissistic spouse and then to go on and create a brand new life that they love, that's joyful and drama-free. Okay, so here are the 4 simple things you can do to create your own narcissist divorce diet. Number 1, eat more fruits and vegetables. That doesn't mean you can't have meat, you can't have chicken, you can have whatever you want, but try to load up more on fruits and vegetables. This is going to make the difference. Your plate should be more than half full of vegetables at dinner, say, salad, other vegetables, whatever, and only a small portion of your plate should be protein and very little starch. So it doesn't mean you have to deny yourself anything. You can have whatever you want, but really bulk up on fruits and vegetables. Get all those nutrients. They're going to make a big difference in the way you feel. Number 2, try to cut out sugar and don't substitute with artificial sweetener. That's even worse. Just look for natural sweetness from fruits. But really, the refined sugar is going to just wreak havoc on your system. Look, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm a coach. But these are just small tweaks that I've developed over the years to help my clients be their best during the divorce process. And sugar is just going to, you'll have spikes, you'll have lows. You're already going to have enough of those in a divorce. You don't need to amplify them, right? So if you really want to have sugar in your cup of coffee or tea, fine. Maybe you can have less than you're used to, but don't eat desserts, or if you want to taste a dessert, have a bite. Don't have a whole tub of ice cream. Look, I know that's what you're going to feel like doing a lot of times. Find substitutes, find workarounds, find things that you like. I just recently discovered these all fruit pops. There's coconut, strawberry, like mango, whatever, and they're all fruit. They're like 60 calories. They don't have added sugar. That completely satisfies my sweet tooth. Like after dinner, I like to have a little something, a little piece of dark chocolate maybe. Those are all fine, and anything in moderation, right? But I know what you're going to feel like doing when you're feeling really sorry for yourself and you're feeling like a victim and it's all overwhelming. You're going to want to pull out the ice cream. And or a whole bag of cookies, or whatever your Achilles heel is, whatever the thing is that makes you, that really tempts you, don't do it. It's only going to hurt in the long run. That moment, that little momentary satisfaction is really short-lived. So try to see the bigger picture. You really need to make these small changes so that you can go the distance. Number 3, limit alcohol and caffeine. All right, I know you don't want to hear this, but over drinking, self-medicating with alcohol is really going to wreak havoc on you. You are not going to be your best self. You're going to be groggy. You're going to be headachy. This is hard enough. Don't make it harder for yourself. Have a glass of wine once in a while, not every night. Really try to curtail it. Don't binge drink. It's not going to serve you. I know it's tempting. I know that's what you feel like doing. You feel like just numbing. Really, really resist the urge. It's not going to help in the bigger picture. Number 4, drink more water. In fact, here's how you know how much water you should be drinking. Take your weight, say it's 120, and divide it in half, which is 60. You should be drinking 60 ounces of water a day if you weigh 120 pounds. If you weigh 180 pounds, then half of that is 90. You should be drinking 90 ounces of water a day. It is going to help everything. It's going to flush out your system. It's going to keep you regular. It is going to make you feel less bloated. It's going to make you sleep better. It's going to make you have more clarity. It's a game changer. All right. So instead of drinking all that wine at night, drink water, make it a game, pour out the amount of water you need to drink in a day and make sure you do it, right? It's challenge yourself. It's not that much. It's not that hard. You can do this. Cut out soda, certainly cut out diet soda. Artificial sweeteners are just going to make you feel puffy and bloated. They'll actually retain water. Drinking water is going to flush the water out. I know it's counterintuitive, but that's the way it works. So just see how much water you can drink in a day. So does this make sense? This is like a marathon. You're about to run a marathon. Maybe you're already deep into the marathon. You need stamina. So you're an athlete in training right now. You want to have the mental clarity. You don't know from day to day what's going to get thrown at you. You know how this is, or if you don't, I'm here to tell you, when you're divorcing a narcissist, every day there's something new that you have to deal with. It's like whack-a-mole. It's like you never know when the next thing is going to pop up. If you're lethargic, if you're groggy, if you're not sleeping well and you're tired, how are you going to get through this? I mean, it's hard enough when you are at your best. Don't sabotage yourself. Make sure this is going to level the playing field. You're going to be quick and alert and reasonable and rational if you're eating this way, if you're following these 4 guidelines. So give yourself that advantage. So did you find this information useful? If you did, will you do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video, because this information is really important and I don't want you to miss any of it. Thanks so much for watching. I've linked a couple of other videos here that I think you might also like, so I hope I see you in the next video.